deserves to die like that, and I think he should get justice. Justice should be served. Even if Naira Marley might not be responsible for his death, but Naira Marley bullied that guy. It caused him depression. It was very obvious. The evidence are everywhere. So if the result comes out that Naira Marley was not involved, I still think he contributed to the guy's depression. He toyed with his mental health, and he should be penalized for that. So far, I think they did right in their investigation, but the autopsy will reveal everything. They said MohBad died as a result of injection that was given to him by the nurse. So them holding her as a prime suspect, I don't think is wrong. It's not right. Like they said, they were in a hurry. They couldn't even get a coffin that fits the guy. I mean, that guy is going to stay like that. Like, no, now it was not a good decision he did at all. If I was a parent, God forbid, and such a thing happened, I cannot even allow it. He did not do right as a father. My advice for them would be they should not rush. They should not rush. They take their time. Because when you rush, you might find yourself in a place you ought not to be, and it's not everybody that might make it out alive. So take your time, and with God, you make it.
The death is really painful. MohBad is called Light, according to his name, and a child of destiny died in that manner. It's really painful. What I watched on someone's phone of MohBad talking about Naira Marley, that if he dies, they should hold Naira Marley, and they said the guy is being depressed or just being on drugs. But I think that is not drugs. The boy is being sincere, telling the world that Naira Marley is what is after him. But people didn't get that far. They think it's just on drugs. So Naira Marley should be what? Arrested. Nigerian police can come up with anything. They can come up with anything as investigation. So everyone is a suspect concerning MohBad's death, which is Marley. So everyone is a suspect, his parents, his wife, everybody, his friends, they are all suspects. If it's not your calling, you should not go. Because think this record label of 18 comes with so many sacrifices. Whatever it is, cuts or whatever it is, blood and all that. So if you know you are not strong enough to go into all those record listings, just stay. Because the only person that can help you is God.
For me, I think it's a really pitiable, something that happened. It's really bad for, up to now, we have not found out what's the cause of the death, but the way he was buried is really bad for a celebrity to be buried like that. Well, for me, I feel it's left for the police to decide. It's left for them to investigate and make sure that if he has a hand in it, they'll take the necessary action, and if he's innocent, then the world should know. But have the nurse come out to deny, okay, or accept that yes, she gave him the. First of all, where is the nurse? Have she come out in public to accept that okay, yes, she's the one that did that? Do you get? It's something that the world keep asking. People they want to know the truth. For the father to accept that he should be buried in that manner, it's terrible. It's really bad. Like there's a question mark in that. The father has some questions to answer to. The most important thing is your circle of friends. Now, if you look at the people around him, in fact, some of his friends were the one that even buried him. So that's to say that there's something that they are not telling us. It's really bad for your friends to accept that a Christian, to be buried immediately like that, and it's really terrible.
It's really tragic for a young artist coming up in his music career, and him, his life getting cut short right now. So it's really very tragic. And there are a lot of rumors concerning the death, but nobody in particular knows really what really happened concerning his death. From what I've been seeing online and everything, I really think that Naira Marley, I think he's not that innocent, That's all I can say from me, from my own perspective. Because with what I'm seeing with him and what's his name, Larry Sam or what's his name, I don't think they are hiding something really. His family should have waited. At least they should have made an autopsy to find out what really killed him. Because I don't think that MohBad is a Muslim. So I don't know why they buried him. So for me, from my own perspective, I don't think he did very well. All I can say to young artists out there, before you join any record label, read the contract, know what you are getting into. Don't just jump into anything just like that. Because some people, they don't even read contract. They just sign. They just want to. I know the country is very hard now. So they just want to elevate from where they are. So just try and read whatever you are getting into.
It is a very bad thing because MohBad is still a young artist that everybody is looking up to because of his talent and his ability in the music industry. And all of a sudden, we just discovered that he's no longer alive again to do his thing as usual. I will speak with confidence that Naira knows something about it. It's something I cannot deny. Even though he's speaking that he doesn't know anything about it, but Naira, I'm quite sure that he knows something. There's something fishing that he doesn't want the public to know about it. Nigeria police, they are trying their best, and to the best of my knowledge, they are making a good effort, and I think we are expecting a good result from their investigation. So whatever they are telling us is something we can rely on. On a normal, a celebrity is supposed to be buried in a proper way. Like in my own place, you can't bury somebody within 24 hours. You're supposed to give him a befitting burial, not just because he's dead, but because of humanity. Well, I will advise them to always be committed in whatever they are doing, and also put in their best.
MohBad's death is really a touching death for a young, talented star like that to die in so sudden. And not that he's died so sudden that is the problem, but the death was so very painful. He has something to do concerning MohBad's death. Yeah, even if he do not directly have something to do concerning MohBad's death, then he indirectly knows something about the death. That was very wrong of him as a father. Yeah, that was very wrong of him as a father, because not even an enemy can do that. So I don't know, no matter the kind of problem or what he might be having with his son, it's not a criteria, does not justify him to give his son such a burial, considering the legacy of the boy and the position of the boy in the country. My advice for young artists coming up is that they should be very careful. There's no way online you can go now and then say that record label like Marvin's, like Marlians, that are doing their edition, picking artists or something like it was usually done in the past. Yeah. Now nobody know how record label pick their artists. Nobody know how they go about signing their artists. Nobody know anything about them. All we just know is that one day you see them pick someone that's doing better, and that's all. So I think artists that are trying to join record label these days, they should be very, very careful, and they should try to make proper research about some labels that are trying to join.
God give it, and He's the one that take it. So the little I have to say is, may his soul rest in peace, and may God console his family. You know, inside this life, you can't force someone to say what you don't want to say. The only truth there is him that he just departs from this world now. He know what is the cause of his death. Drawing this issue up and down, his soul will not rest. Because now we are here talking about him, calling his name, he will not rest until they lay him to rest and forget about it. He is stuck every day. My advice to them is, as upcoming artists, whatsoever you are doing, you can be doing it to your own satisfaction, and avoid committing people into it.
From the depth of my heart, I can only express my condolence to his family and the entire Nigerians. Based on my little knowledge, I've heard that the Yorubas, they don't bury their younger children. Like whenever their younger children are dead, they stay away from the corpse. So maybe he wasn't there when they were burying him. The little advice I might have for them is they shouldn't be carried away whatsoever they see or whatever they might want to enjoy in life, because life